Hey yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Anikyo here, back again with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the newest episode of My Hero Academia. The episode starts off with our boy, the villain, the one and only person, the gentle criminal. He is making these villainous acts because he wants to get more famous and post on YouTube and stuff of his doings. But you know, he doesn't really get that much attention. He is undershadowed, is that the right word to use? He's undershadowed by the League of Villains and like other people like Stain gets more views than him, so he's not really up there in terms of like, you know, famous villains in the My Hero Academia universe. So he's gonna take the next step and try to go after the UA high school. He's kind of an interesting character. He doesn't really seem that much of a villain. He seems more of like a person that just wants to get well known, and the only way to do that is if he, you know, does stuff like evil and bad things. So I don't think there's actually anything wrong with him as a character. He's just maybe too in his head about his popularity and all that. Now getting into Bakugo, he is actually more deeper than we all think he is. He actually doesn't just want to just punch everything and kill everything in sight. He sees everything going on around him, and he holds a lot of burden, especially with Deku getting trapped, you know, in episode 1 by that villain and All Might needing to save them. He takes responsibility for that happening. He doesn't like that, how he's probably the reason why All Might lost his powers and why he can't help out the universe anymore, you know, people of Japan. All Might is completely stripped of his powers now, and Bakugo blames it on himself. He holds a big burden on everything that has happened throughout the series so far, and we just need to keep that in mind whenever we see Bakugo act up or do something out of the ordinary. It's because, you know, he needs to let out all these emotions that he's been holding in, and I think that's the only way for him to kind of, you know, bring out that emotion that he's been holding in without really exposing himself as a weak character. And we get a little bit more into depth about Bakugo when he overhears people of other classes talking about Bakugo's class and how his class is always getting involved in acts with the villains, because yeah, Deku and Bakugo and their class has been involved in a lot of special activities with the villains, and that just goes to show that not everyone likes the way that their class is doing things. Maybe they just think that their class is causing too much trouble when, you know, it's unnecessary for any of that stuff to happen. And Bakugo just wants to prove them wrong and show them that they're not there to be kicked around. And he's going to be proving that in the festival arc when he's playing the drums. I'm actually pretty excited to see how Bakugo does in this festival arc, because yeah, it's something that his character isn't really used to. You know, we don't see Bakugo on the drums. We don't see Bakugo doing these lighthearted things. So it's gonna be funny and exciting to see how this arc kind of gets more into his character. And that also brings me into Jiro, because we don't really have a lot of screen time with her, and I like how this arc is kind of focusing more on her and her talents and what she brings to the table. It really is a nice arc to kind of, you know, make her shine in the spotlight. I kind of already saw this coming when like I watched the opening, because yeah, she had a lot of screen time in the opening. Like half of the opening is Jiro. So, and I just like how we're getting a lot of more people involved in the series, because, you know, usually it's revolved around Bakugo, Deku, Ochako, maybe even like Todoroki, but now we've had Lemillion get a lot of screen time, we've had Iddy get a lot of screen time, we have Jiro getting a lot of screen time, even Red Riot. A lot of characters are getting screen time that we thought would never ever get episodes based around them, and now here we are. We're actually getting to learn more about other characters and how they feel. And the best part of the episode was when Deku goes into Training Arc 2.0 with All Might. So right now Deku could only use 20% of his power, and even at that, you know, he is out of breath. He can't really control it like 100%. At 20%, I don't know if you guys really get what I'm saying, but at 20% he can't, you know, he still can't control it. And All Might is telling him to use 20% on the smallest part of his body that, you know, that he can control at its maximum power, and for that it's Deku's fingers. So he's doing full cowl at 20% on his fingers, and I think he's gonna slowly learn how to use 20% on his fingers and then carry it on to the rest of his body until his whole entire body can master 20% full cowling. And I can't wait to see that actually happen, because Deku at 100% is really strong, dude. That dude is super sane. Hopefully we get to see him able to master this power. We're probably like really far off from him getting to 100%, but this is a good first step to getting there, and I can't wait to see how All Might and Deku get through this together and figure out how Deku can use its power to its maximum strength. And then to end the episode, we had Iri, yay, she gets to join the UA high school. We have a lot of plot development stuff going. We have Jiro and her festival arc, how she's managing it. We have the gentleman, the gentle criminal, are here on the run, about to enter the UA high school to do some deceiving things, maybe even cause some trouble, make other classes hate the Deku and Bakugo's class even more. Can't wait to see how all this unfolds in the next few episodes. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about the episode in the comment section down below. Did you think it was a good episode? Do you like the festival arc so far? What do you think of it? And what are your thoughts on Deku and All Might's training? And sorry for not reviewing the episode last week. My bad, I was just kind of slacking off and didn't really get a chance to watch the episode until today. So with that, hopefully you guys aren't too mad, and I promise to try to keep up to date on the episodes as best as I can and to get these reviews out for you guys. Anyways, yeah, leave a like on today's video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you guys are new. Out. Once again, it's been your boy Anikyo, signing off, and peace.